Imagine stepping into an elevator, only to realize the doors won't open again for the next 48 hours. No signal, no way out, just you and the silence. What would you do? This is your story. Level 1. The doors close like a kiss. The elevator breathes once and stops. You press the button. Again and again. Lights hum. A single indifferent strip. Your phone spikes to life. 1 bar. You smile, because you can fix this. Then the signal dies. Silence thickens. You hit the alarm. The speaker answers with nothing but a distant, inscrutable crackle. No footsteps. No voice. A metallic heartbeat vibrates through the floor. You check the time. The world outside keeps moving. You are frozen in a glassless watchtower. Panic flickers like a failing bulb. You force a slow breath. You look around the box that just became a room-sized prison. Handrail. Panel. Seam. A mirror that shows someone you don't recognize. You tap the wall. Your knuckles make sharp moons. Your breath echoes back. You whisper your name like a lifeline. The elevator does not answer. You decide what to do first. You remember the basics. Calm, conserve, communicate. You record a voice memo, for proof, for sanity. Your first hour becomes your contract with yourself. No theatrics, no hysterics. You ration oxygen like currency. Level 2. Hour 2 stretches thin. The emergency speaker is a dead mouth. You wiggle the call button. Nothing. You try the manual. The small instruction card reads like a poem of helplessness. Your phone gasps down to 20%. You switch to airplane mode. Darker apps die away. You send a single text. I'm stuck. Help. 3 dots, then nothing. You piece together the building's address from a mail slot reflection. You knock on the door. The sound is small, hollow. Voices above become a distant river. Your pulse finds the rhythm of the confined. Claustrophobia knocks at the edges now. Your chest tightens like a vice. You sit. Legs pressed to the rail. You make a list of needs. Water, warmth, signal, time. Your mouth tastes metallic. You sip at a bottled water you always keep for gym days. Half gone now. You divide the bottle into scheduled sips. 8 across the unknown. You slow your speech to ration air. Your brain catalogs options like a patient librarian. Smoke alarm? None. Emergency hatch? Small. Screws. You don't have tools. You try the lights. Dimmer. Full. Nothing dramatic. You begin to time everything. Breaths, knocks, battery drain. An internal metronome keeps you honest. Level 3 night comes, and the elevator is a small planet with its own dark sky. You curl into a corner. You pull the emergency manual toward you. The diagrams are tiny and cruelly optimistic. You prop your phone on the rail and record a long message to anyone who finds you. You strip down a shirt to make a soft pillow. You wrap your legs to preserve heat. You chew the label off the water to avoid wasting saliva. Every noise outside is amplified. Heels, a distant siren, a baby crying 3 floors up. You whisper to stay awake, to be a witness. An hour of silence turns into 2. You ration the light. Flash for 10 seconds every 30 minutes. You knock in rhythms, letters, numbers, any pattern to claim time. You think about the people who will notice you're missing. Your mind flashes through faces. Names float like rescue flares. You try to call the building's security again. Straight to voicemail. You breathe slowly. Count to 5. Hold. Exhale. You practice small meditations, focusing on the seams, the sound of your heartbeat, the tiny imperfection in the mirror. You plan, if you have to. You will pry the panels. You will not wait like a statue. You test the door. It gives a fraction. Hope pushes at the edge of your chest. Level 4. Hour 24. The elevator is no longer a box. It is a timeline. Sleep scratches at the edges. Your eyelids are heavy as curtains. You catch yourself talking to the mirror. You've named the reflection. A small rebellion. Memories arrive in sharp, disjointed flashes. Childhood staircases, a movie theater, a father's quiet hand. You anchor yourself with a ritual, recite the address, the floor number, the building manager's name. You hum a song you learned in kindergarten. Your voice becomes a rope thrown into the dark. Hunger is a low ache now. Your hands shake when you check the battery. You think of everything you should have done earlier. Yet you remember one clear truth. Humans are built to improvise. You test the doorframe with your shoulder. It dents the metal lip by a whisper. Your palms discover a seam that wasn't obvious before. You remove the ventilation grill with stubborn fingers. The metal pries away with an ugly sound. A space opens. Cool air brushes your face like a promise. You realize the shaft is a small cathedral, a ladder of cables, paint flakes, the smell of rust. Your heart races. This is the point where calculation replaces panic. You peer down. The drop is a black poem. You cannot jump. You cannot free fall into hope. You whisper to the air, "I will be sensible." Level 5. Hour 32. Daylight becomes a rumor again. You construct leverage from a broken shoe and a coat hanger. You thread the hanger into the vent. You hook a cable. It holds. You loop your belt. You test your weight against the makeshift anchor. Your hands are raw. Sweat and dust make a pasty paste on your skin. A creak above answers you. Footsteps. Voices. Relief floods like a sudden tide. You shout. You pound. Your voice is brittle but alive. They hear you. A technician's flashlight pierces the seam, light like a blade. A gloved hand reaches in. Cold fingers find your wrist. They talk fast. Names, plans, a ladder, hydraulic pumps. You almost laugh with relief, but the rescue is not instant. You are told to stay still. You wait. Minutes stretch elastic and nearly break. You watch the light move in a slow, mechanical dance. Tools rattle, curses, friendly reassurances. You grip the rail like an anchor to the planet. You promise yourself a shower, a warm meal, sun on your face. You imagine everything you will say once you are free. An older woman's voice begins to sing low, trying to keep you coherent. You copy her tune. Your voice is thin, but it connects you to the world above. Level 6. Hour 40. The rescue is complicated. Panels are pried. A cable is freed. A hydraulic sigh echoes. You are told that you might have to climb out through the top. You swallow the fear like something bitter. You climb on the technician's shoulder. You feel every muscle protest. You slide through an opening that looks like a storybook trapdoor. For a moment, you are a child again, climbing up into possibility. Your lungs burn with the cold air of a stairwell. Hands pull. Helmets brush your head. You see faces, grimed, tired, human. They tell you to move, to trust the ropes, to breathe. You obey. Halfway out, your body trembles with the memory of 40 hours. Every inch upward is an inch out of time. You think of all the small things that kept you alive. The sips, the song, the recorded message saved on your phone, the makeshift anchor. You taste salt in your lips. The top of the elevator yawns open like a mouth releasing you. Light floods in. You step through and stumble into a world that smells like coffee and diesel and people. Level 7, hour 48. You are finally standing in the lobby. Security wraps a thermal blanket around your shoulders. Someone presses a hot cup into your hands. Your knees wobble as if learning a new language. Strangers hug you with the clumsy tenderness of those who have seen something break and put it back together. A reporter asks the shape of your fear. You find words that are honest and raw. You speak of silence and small rituals. You speak of the kindness of a stranger who hummed beneath the floor. You speak of the odd intimacy with a mirror and with your own voice. Later, you take a shower that is too hot and sleep that is too deep. You tell people you're fine, and you're not. You are changed. Later still, you replay the hours in your head, line by line. You keep a copy of the voice memo. You write a list. Always carry water, a charger, a small multi-tool, a paper with the building manager's number. But the lesson is larger than gear. You learned how thin the boundary is between normal and emergency. You learned that calm is an act of courage. You learned the power of small systems, a hum, a song, a recorded voice. You learned that when the world goes quiet, your inner voice becomes your map. You learned what it means to be patient with yourself. You leave with a new shape to your steps. You walk into the sun like someone who has been given back a sliver of time. You make a promise to be more prepared and to listen for the small sounds that say, "Someone is here." You tell the story because it matters, not for the drama, but for the fact that in 48 hours of dark, you found ways to keep breathing. You survived. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe to Beyond the Story for more immersive cinematic adventures every week. And tell me in the comments, if you were trapped in an elevator for 48 hours, what would be the first thing you'd do? Until the next story, stay curious, stay prepared, and remember, every choice tells a story.